I really can't complain because we're getting rain and we haven't had it in, I would say, 7-8 days. And it's been really stinking hot. I got 70 degrees out right now. And it's WTC auction tomorrow already, I know. Now, I am going to do a preview, but it's going to be a tour day red bucket ride around. I'll call this truck the Red Bucket. Just about everything I have is red, except my house is blue, and I'm really thinking about changing that color too. I just don't know yet, but let's ride around, check stuff out. I don't have my windshield wipers on, but I do see a magenta of colors through this mirror. It's translucent. Let's go, let's show. All right, first right into the gate, the wet gate, is a John Deere 1050 with an 80 loader on it. Now, it does have a Kubota backhoe, and I believe Chad said it has its own separate hydraulic system for that. So we're going to drive around the back and take a look-see. I wish I could get out, but it's really wet. I was actually talking to somebody the other day about owning a pontoon boat, and we pretty much figured it out. In a good year, you'd get about 3.5 to 4 months use out of it. All right, here's a little Massey Ferguson GC 2300 with the 2350 loader on it. Clean, clean, clean. Even got the John Deere seat on there for you greenies, so you could pretend you're John Deering it. Snow blower and belly mower. This looks like a nice little unit, man. Handy little sucker. F-150, I think this is a 2003, Chad said. 143,000 miles on it. Brand new sticker right there. 826, if you can see it. Yeah, I mean, just for a nice little farm truck, a legal farm truck, it means the brakes and the suspension and lights and everything else work. So there you go. It's got the step side bed for the muscling effect. I said at one of these auctions I'm going to pick up one of these sheds. I think that is a 12 by 20, and I would just make the pad 14 by 22 and slam her on there and throw some e-bikes in it. By the time my YouTube career is over, I'll probably have about 20 of those e-bikes. Okay, some of you are going to remember the Power King that was at the last auction. Didn't quite meet reserve. Looks like a nice little unit. There's a Titan 304 front wheel assist. Leave a comment if you've ever driven one or know somebody that owned one. It's the 304. All right, looks like an H block right there and some nose pieces. Actually, more than nose pieces. There's quite a bit of sheet metal there. Old H ski. There is a long tractor there. I don't know what model number, but I do know that's a 5300 loader, front wheel assist. On my live stream, Stony Ridge Farmer, we were talking about long tractors, or at least I brought them up. Okay, here's the back side of that 1050 John Deere. It's a Kubota 4590 backhoe. That'd be a handy little sucker. Selling with reserve, John Deere 110, and clean as a whistle. And then there's a John Deere 165 Hydro. You could buy them both and use that little trailer right there. Flip a coin. John Deere Gator. Really cool looking Boland's HT20. And pretty good sized deck on there. I don't know, 50 inch. Little Honda Rancher. John Deere M. Runs and drives. Looks like somebody put a new ballast resistor on there. Right about, yay. You got a Allis-Chalmers WD with a loader on it. And a little snap coupler, 2 bottom special. International 130 manure spreader. It looks good from here. I usually say decent from a distance, but really not that distant. Actually, I'm going to get out and look in it. Okay, well, you could start right off, spread the tire. There you go. Little track bucket. This has been the theme of the last year or two at auction. See a lot of these. Case vac. Looks like a little John Deere 10-foot Cultimalter. Handy little suckers. There's a nice tractor, New Holland or New Ford for you blue guys. TT75A, what the A stands for, I don't know. It's obviously going to be 75 horsepower, but this was all pre-DEF, and I don't know exactly what year DEF was, I guess, enforced. Was it 14 or 12? I get those 2 years confused, but either way, no DEF here. And I think you're looking at 2008 is what I believe Chad said. Hardy sprayer. Oh, now I no joke with you. This is CFG Industrial KRW 232, and it does come with a year's supply of wonton soup. That's for sure. It's actually brand new. And if you believe that, you will also get a brain transplant to go with it. Saw this at the last auction, not quite meet reserve. And I gotta tell you, normally these things are bringing easy couple thou at auction. This is conventional. Doesn't have the no-till coulters on it, but still real handy unit, especially for sweet corn or food plots. You pretty much can deduce if I got out of the truck, it stopped raining, and there's a Farmall. And that Farmall's right here. Straight pedals. Nice setup here. I like this. Truck tires up front, but he also put a little 2-inch hitch right here. I like that. Push stuff around. And, yeah. I am just looking at this for the first time, like you. No battery box, but new lights. Selling with reserve. Got a kind of a 60 series type seat right there. Oh, what's it got in the rear? In the rear with the gear, those are 28s, 13.6s. We got weights. And okay, so this was set up for pulling. Looks like one time it had a mower on it. These things here, you know, if you need these, man, you go buy them. They're 120 bucks. Okay. Reinforced and heavy. There's plenty of skin on there. Okay. It's got new carb on there. I can't read it. But inline filter to make sure you're running clean, 12 volt converted. Yes, sir. Knuckle buster. Somebody was like, what's a knuckle buster? Well, I'm going to show you what a knuckle buster is. It's right here. So it comes back around, it wraps your knuckles. But yeah, check this out. He's got a platform extension on there. He did all his work himself. When I say he, I don't know if the current owner or previous one did, but yeah, you can step right up. Don't be shy. Farmall love will make you high. He didn't get, the upgraded cap, but I'm glad that muffler's taller than me because lightning will hit there and not me. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you probably can't hear that. Good thing, you'd be scared. I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, you can get on right here. Yeah, you want a puller? Come and get it. Do a Do-Si-Do 3220 Case IH, and big old wide turfs on there. Guard up front, doesn't look bad at all. Bonnet on it, and an Allis-Chalmers B. To be or not to be. They got the big bench seats on them. Selling with reserve. And I'll walk around. Alternator. Skins look respectable. Armstrongs. Yeah. There's your mower. Yeah, it'd be a good little mowing tractor. What the heck? I use a cub. 2 cubs. I used them yesterday. I just didn't video it. So I think you've had enough mowing. Well, I'm back in the red bucket. 425A Belarus. New guy that had one of them. I see 293 right there. I don't know if that's Chad's though. It is white. Oh no, there you go. Item 272 with reserve. Holland Hayliner 273. It looks clean. From here, it looks good. I could always do deer in the rear. We got a John Deere sprayer. What's that? Probably 250. I don't know. The numbers fade after 120. I'll call it a 200 and some gallon tank. Yeah, it comes with the pump right there. Oh, what are those? Probably when they're kicked out, maybe 20, 25 feet ish. If the first 273 wasn't enough, there's a second one here with reserve. Now, I normally don't upload 10-minute videos, but I don't care. It's wet out there. And tomorrow we'll hear the sea run. And it had, I don't know, a water bottle over top of the muff, which I see a lot of them at auction don't. That one did. Let's go. Let's show. I'll see you next video. Oh, the 756 gas. I just figured it out. I've made a video of that thing in 2 years. That's going to change. Probably Sunday. Sunday's a fun day.